everyone, and welcome to another edition of In the Spotlight with Lee Ellery. With me today are members from Mixed Up, a mixed abilities youth group from Swansea, and joining me are Nichole, Pasha and James. They're all on the management committee of Mixed Up, and they're responsible to decide on what the youth club does on a regular basis. I'm just going to ask them a few questions, starting with Nichole. Could you tell me a bit more about Mixed Up and what you enjoy about it, Nichole?
Mixed Up is a youth group for young people with mixed abilities, which goes from age 11 up to age 25. But we have two different groups for the two age groups, and we have a crossover group which is 16 to 20. What I really enjoy about Mixed Up is just being with my friends and all of the activities and trips that we do. Like, we've been to Pembrey Country Park over the summer and Heatherton over the summer.
And I bet you all enjoyed that.
Yeah.
We did.
On the ride.
Yeah. I think it's really good that we have so many activities offered to us, because most of us are disabled within Mixed Up, so
Yeah.
without Mixed Up, some of us may not be able to participate in the community the
I
same.
understand exactly what you mean. There's not very many groups like Mixed Up out there. Coming Pasha, what does Pasha like about Mixed Up?
Well, I like Mixed Up because it's something very unique, and we're all different, but it's who we are, and it's all thanks to Mixed Up, because if it wasn't with them, we wouldn't become the young, confident young people as we are.
Well, and what about James?
For me, Mixed Up is about bringing in a group of people with different disabilities and help them function in the world, because not many people function very well. But it also brings, in a way, Mixed Up is a bit of a family for disabled people. No matter who you are, where you're from, or who you are inside, or as a character, you just bring yourself.
Yeah, I remember attending a Mixed Up session a couple of years ago. We were talking about it before I came on air. I was doing disability awareness training, and some of you were there then, and you were telling me then exactly what you just said, that you felt that Mixed Up was more of a family, not just a youth group, somewhere to go for you to make friends.
Yes.
So as a management committee then, when you're making decisions on what the rest of the group have to take part in, what do your meetings involve?
What to do within the youth club, it's about what to agree on, what to disagree on.
Yeah.
Also,
do you have any input into, like, when you're arranging trips, do you have any input into, like, the costings? Or
I believe we do.
I believe we do, yeah.
Yeah, we actually held a consultation that us and other people from the committee helped us run, and that was from all of Mixed Up. And Joe, the leader of Mixed Up, actually asked us, what sort of trips would you like to see in the coming summer?
So you have, like, at the start of the term, do you have, like, a session where Joe puts ideas to you and you have to agree on them?
Yes. And also we have, us young people have the right to have our own voices and what say in the matters that we want, and
So coming back to Mixed Up in general, is there a favourite activity that you've done in the past or want to do?
Well, Well, for most days, it's usually chill and chat, film, or trip, mostly. But I like both chill and chat and trips. I don't usually do film club because that's
You don't usually do films up.
nah. But chill and chat and film and trips, yeah, those I do.
What about you, Pasha?
Well, I've been there quite a long time now, so it feels like over a decade. I think the most favourite and memorable is that we went to Everton because I love seeing the joy in young people and
Yeah.
seeing how we could enjoy how us as a family we all really support and also we give
You
quite a
support
lot.
each other.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, and also encouragement. I also really enjoyed doing chill and chat, because that means that with the staff and the volunteers could help, like we do like a subject on what they think is great for all of us young people, and that we could say on what matters, and that what we that we mostly like, and we share our passions, our thoughts, and when we think of what we like, and yeah.
And what about Nichole?
I
What's your
think
best
for
thing?
me in these past years, the trip at the end of the summer where we go to Caswell is always really good for me, because it's like you're with everybody who you feel understood by on the beach. Maybe you'll have a nice barbecue, toast some marshmallows.
I think you have long been to that, have you? Because when I was arranging this, Joe was telling me you were going.
Yeah.
So you haven't long been there.
That was last week.
Did you
Yeah.
enjoy it?
I did, thank you.
Did the
will-
weather hold out?
I
And
was
it's not like today?
I was not there. I was at my dad's at the time,
Yeah.
so
The tide really came in, so
Yeah,
we had to
it did.
sit at the top bit for the start, but it was still really good.
Still
Yeah,
really good to meet everyone again, is it?
Yeah, it really was.
I will say in general, I think a favourite activity at Mixed Up is the karaoke, because we have this karaoke machine, and every youth club, they put it on after about an hour, I think, and once it goes on, that's all we really think about.
I was going to say, when I came down to do the session, disability awareness session a couple of years ago, I think the karaoke came out after, and I sang,
Yeah.
didn't I? I remember that from years ago.
You'll have one or two people singing and a few people dancing to the music. It's amazing.
Yeah. So, if people wanted to join Mixed Up, how would they go about that? Do they contact Joe?
I believe so.
They do, yeah.
Or visit your Facebook page, is it, and find out how to from there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's you contact Joe. We actually have a waiting list though to join the youth club, because Joe says she doesn't want it to be overwhelming for the current members, so you can contact Joe and be added to the waiting list.
Nichole, you were telling me today, earlier on that you were doing your masters or starting your masters in university. So
yeah.
can you tell me a bit about that?
I actually start my masters next week. I'm doing a masters in education, which is a little bit of a change from my undergraduate that I did in social science.
You've done an undergraduate.
Yeah,
This is an achievement,
thank you.
really. I mean, you're doing a master's now, so have you got any ambitions for your future?
I'd love to go into something policy-based with
Ooh,
SEN children in education because
policy-based.
yeah, I feel like a lot of the time there just isn't a provision there for those with special needs, and when there is, sometimes it's not as good as it can be.
Absolutely 100% agree with you because I'm doing work at the moment with Welsh Government on a different project, and we are talking about this all the time, the provision for people with disabilities, especially through the COVID pandemic. It wasn't there, and there needs to be more consultation with people with disabilities like yourself who have ambitions, and you're right to have ambitions, and it's things like this that the policy makers need to hear about, and you need to be proud of yourself for like going into uni. I know it's probably going to be difficult for the first few weeks, but I'm sure you will get what you really want out of it in the future. Coming back to Pasha then, what's your ambition for the future?
Well, I attend to Gower College, Nichole, Swansea, and it's Abertary Coleg. I absolutely love doing that because it means that us people with disabilities, that we get to be more independent and becoming independent young women and men, and I really enjoy because it's like a huge, it's a college, but we are like family. I can tell because people with like us, but it's just acceptance, and it's accepting who we are.
Absolutely. James, what about you? Any ambitions from you for the future?
I just hope that world gets a bit better and helps fix itself. What I want is people to be more kind to each other and be more kind, friendly, and just be there for them, no matter who they are, where they're from, who they are in the inside. A lot of people
just all be friends and just help each other. Is that what you?
Yes, all people might be loved.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I also agree.
Yeah.
Pasha, were you saying to me that you wanted to do sign language in the future?
Yes, I did. I want to do sign language.
You want to do sign language?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can come on to another show and tell me all about that in the future if you ever do it.
Yeah.
But for now, thank you for joining me today. And wish you well for your future endeavours. So thank you everyone for watching today. I'll be back next week with another episode of In the Spotlight with Ellery. Thanks for watching.